EMRICH Consulting, improving people. In this video, you can learn in only 10 minutes how to inspire people. Hello and welcome. You can learn here how you can inspire people, how you can influence people, how you can lead people. And you can use this in your private life. You can use this with your boyfriend or your husband, or with your boyfriend and your husband. But you can also use the techniques I'm about to show you with your boss, with your direct reports, or with your colleagues, to finally have the impact you always wanted to have. For example, to achieve the pay raise you were craving for ages, and now you can get it. So stay tuned and enjoy. My name is Martin EMRICH. I'm a psychologist. I have a PhD in psychology, and I travel all around the world and teach business leaders the techniques that I'm about to show you in this video. I love the work that I'm doing, so I'm really thrilled that I get the chance to speak to you here via YouTube to show you my best of secret psychological strategies. Now, why is leadership so important? In my workshops at this point, I usually ask everyone to get up, blindfolded, and to point where people think is north. And usually this ends up in a big mess because everyone has a different north. People are pointing all over the place. I have a compass knowing where north is, but you know, in real life people usually do not know where north is. Maybe also because we're habituated to use GPS. We're habituated to use GPS and not look out the car windows anymore. So we live in a digital age where we've lost this natural orientation in life. You know, we live in a world where people click and scroll more than they think and reflect. We're used to show each other emojis and emoticons, but we don't show each other real feelings, right? Some of you talk more to Siri than you talk to your mother. Some of you talk more to Alexa than you talk to your own sister. You know, when I was young, we had a social network. And the social network was called Street. Guess what? We played in the street. This is how we socialized. This is what we did. But today, everything is happening on Instagram, on Facebook. So a lot of people, first thing they do when they wake up in the morning is, like addicts, they check their likes on Instagram and Facebook. I think this is not right. I think they should check who they spend the night with before they check their status on social media. So my recommendation is check who you spend the night with and tell this person, I love you. Tell your girlfriend, I love you. Tell your wife, I love you. Or tell your girlfriend and your, no, maybe not. But don't even take your mobile device. I'm serious about this. Don't even take your mobile device into the bedroom. You should not. Digital detox. Leave this out. Leave this in the living room, in the kitchen, wherever. Do not take this into the bedroom. This is toxic. This is toxic for your relationship. Your attention should go to the person that you spend the night with, to the person who deserves your attention, not to your mobile device. I had this smartass the other day who said, well, okay, I hear what you're saying, Martin, but, you know, I use my iPhone as an alarm clock, so I really need to take this into my bedroom. My reply to the guy was, you know what? Buy yourself an alarm clock. It only costs you $10, but it may save your relationship. It may save your love life. So get yourself an alarm clock and ban your mobile devices from the bedroom. Anyway, this is the world we live in. This is the digital age. This is the digital age. So I personally think people are confused. I think a lot of people are confused with all this social media, all these distractions. A lot of people are confused. So they need leadership more than ever. They need direction. They need guidance more than ever before. So I invite you to be this guiding light. I invite you to be this lighthouse. I invite you to be this bearing point, to support those around you. You don't even have to have a leadership position in your job. You can be a leader in your family, in your neighborhood, in your local soccer club. Okay? Be the lighthouse, because if not, people lack the sense of direction. Just like this balloon going zigzag because it doesn't know where to go. So give people direction. How do you do this? Well, I'm about to tell you. Here are 4 very simple, but 4 highly effective principles that allow you to give direction to people. I've come up with these 4 principles by working with business leaders all around the globe, and it's simple but not easy, but you'll see. Now, the first principle is exactly what you just experienced. Be aware where your north is and have your sense of orientation. Know your why. If you do not know your why, you cannot be inspirational. You cannot give direction to people. You cannot inspire others. So it all starts with your own inner why. If you want to light the fire in others, if you want to enlight the fire in others, it first has to burn within yourself. So burn yourself, and then you can motivate others, then you can inspire others, then you can guide others. Now, the other day I was asking a group of managers, what do you think motivates people to get out of bed in the morning? What do you think really motivates people? And one manager replied, well, I have to go to the toilet. Okay, but what if not? Or what after the toilet? What really motivates you? What is your why? If you've not found your why, you cannot be a leader. You cannot be a source of inspiration to others. So it all starts with why. Next, use the power of words and choose your words wisely. You would not like to be called stupid, right? Maybe you would prefer to be called intellectually challenged, a bit better. You know, 20 years ago, without this political correctness, people called me a clumsy giant. Now, society changed, and today I'm proud to say people don't call me clumsy giant anymore. Now they call me vertically challenged and motorically challenged. So that's a bit better, right? So be aware of the power of words. Now, third aspect, the sound. Now this is supposed to be a German brass band. The sound of your voice has an impact on your power to influence. If you sit on board of a plane and the pilot says, "Welcome on board, I fly you now safely from Frankfurt to Johannesburg." Or the pilot could say, "Welcome on board, I fly you now safely from Frankfurt to Johannesburg." How would you feel? How would you feel? So as you can see, the sound of your voice does affect the emotions you elicit, the emotions you trigger in others. So be aware of the sound of your voice. Last principle, body language. Body language has a tremendous impact on your audience. It has a huge impact on others. One simple thing is to show your palms. If you show your palms to people, people find it easier to trust you. Why is that? Well, because they can see you do not bear arms. So this is a gesture that may allow you to create rapport, to create mutual trust. This is not so clever. This is a hiding gesture. So even if you're pointing at things, this is a hiding gesture, this is a positive gesture. Okay. I was doing an executive coaching the other day, and that director was talking to his direct reports with his right hand in his pocket and only with his left hand gesturing. So I was asking his direct reports how they felt about his leadership, and they said he's arrogant. And I said, well, why do you perceive him as being arrogant? And I said, well, very simple. When he's talking to us, he's only using his left hands. When his boss comes in, both hands out his pockets. Well, this was, by the way, a client in the automotive industry. So the interpretation was he's only using 50% of his horsepower when he's talking to us. But when his boss comes in, he's using 100% of his horsepower. So, small thing, but big impact, right? Now, if you want to be inspirational to others, to summarize in a nutshell, know your why. Yeah? And this is what I use the color red for. This is the burning fire within yourself. And I'm going to put this into my fist. Know your why. Use the right words. Use positive language. Use the right tone of voice. And use the right body language. And make sure you have an alignment of these four things. And then eventually you can be an inspirational leader who has it all together. Now, I hope you enjoyed this little presentation. And I want you to close your eyes just for a couple of seconds and put everything you've heard into your toolbox. And for any given situation, see what you need and take out of this toolbox whatever you need to be more successful. And I can't wait for you to share your success stories with me. And I can't wait for you to share how you have the sweet taste of success when you applied my four principles. So I wish you the very best in applying these techniques. You know, every development starts with a first small step. And sometimes you just have to jump into the water and then you learn how to swim. Thank you very much.